Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another video. So today we're going to be going over the best Yasuo build at this moment. We're going to be going over the setup that everybody plays with, that everybody's talking about, that every high elo player Yasuo plays with, and that every streamer plays with. So with that being said, guys, Yasuo has one very specific kind of setup right now. Let's go over it. So we have Conqueror with Triumph with Alacrity, and Last Stand with the Taste of Blood with Ravenous Hunter. Now for the skill order, you want to max your Q, then E and the W, and for the entire full build, we're going to be going over the Fenrir Netter with Infinity Edge into a Death Stance, and so on. Yasuo is an extremely good mid laner right now, of course, if being played to perfection. He is actually getting banned in lots and lots of games since a while now, because let's be all honest, guys, if Yasuo is being played to perfection, then you can snowball lots and lots of games. I actually just missed this, yes. Alright. So we're currently playing against Katarina, which is actually quite an interesting matchup. There we go. I'm just gonna go for all that immediate. So one thing which is so unbelievably strong about Yasuo is the fact that the level 2 is insanely strong. The level 2 you can often get like, you can often cheese your opponent level 2 and then win immediately. This guy seems to be playing very safe. Sure. I'm gonna get the push here from specifically for my jungler. I'm gonna try to like 2v2 for a jungler here. Push this out completely, and then we're going to be going to the river camp. Oh, I missed that one. Actually been missing like a couple CS, which I really didn't want to miss, but whatever. I always highly recommend placing a ward down right here, because most often, like most junglers of the enemy team, they do eventually pass that passes here to fight for the river camp, so keep that in mind. You always want to play wards depending on where you think that the jungler is going to be at level at like 3 minutes in the game for the river camp. I'm gonna drop these CS here. Okay, that's fine. Tave is gonna try to fight for the river camp. Okay, it looks like Kha'Zix is taking the river camp from the bottom side, so that's fine. I'm actually gonna like start freezing this wave right now. If she comes in, we can actually start fighting her. Let's see. She might jump to that one. Now the trick behind playing Yasuo and playing him effectively is actually freezing the wave around your side. The more you can freeze this lane around your side of the lane, the more you can do. The further you push the lane, the harder it is to actually outplay your opponent or to actually even get kills in the first place. You always want to keep the lane here for many reasons. Let's see. Oh. Alright, let's freeze this up a little bit. Didn't really want to use my wind wall there. Alright, there we go. So as long as we hold Katarina in this position, then it's actually perfect. She didn't jump to that one. Very smart. Don't want to jump on that one either. For now, as soon as we reach level 6 soon, that's when we can actually start snowballing this lane. This lane is completely up to like based on skill. Katarina has like the slight advantage in terms of like trading with her abilities, but he also has like the pure all-in. Nice try. You can always use your wind wall to actually start freezing waves. Alright, now we can actually go back to base and we can afford my item. If she actually does decide to push really hard, then I'll probably stay. You can actually pretend that you're going to go back to base by simply backporting, and if she pushes, then you can actually cancel. Okay, she's probably either going to go bottom down there, or she's going to go back to base right now. Either way, this is good now. Alright, now we're going to go back to base. Kha'Zix actually got the dragon right now. It's fine. Katarina is definitely back into base right now, so we're going to go back to base too. And we're going to buy a berserker's greaves now. Berserker's greaves is the first item which I would recommend in most of your games. If you actually build berserker's greaves, not only do you get the attack speed, but the movement speed that you get is also very important, because it allows you to like chase, run, do whatever you want, kite with your Qs. You need to get movement speed as fast as possible in the game so you can actually move around a lot more easy on Yasuo. Katarina is currently bottom. I'll quickly reset this. There we go. And we're going to be placing a very, very deep ward. And maybe we could even get this camp here. Let's see. Even if it's just a couple, it's fine. We've got the smaller ones, which is definitely worth it. Alright, now we're going to start freezing this wave up again. We're going to freeze this wave around here. We're already creating an advantage over Katarina. As soon as we take this wave, we should be ahead of her. There we go. Get the cannon. Now push up the next wave. Maybe if we hit like a few Qs, this would be great. Let's see. So far, Katarina has been like kind of like pushing around my side of the lane. He could have easily get caught by the jungler. Okay, that's what most Katarina players do. Alright. We just want to keep on freezing this up until we get an opportunity. Nice. She didn't go for it. That's fine. My teammates are actually getting kills. That's nice. We can dive this guy right now. It's not an issue. Let's see. Let's see if we can actually get a catch here. We only need to hit a flash EQ and that's it. Gotta be really, really, really careful where Kha'Zix is gonna come from. If she decides to go back to base right now, let's see. Yeah, you can fight. You can go for it. Okay, at least we are getting one catch. That's fine. At least we've managed to get one catch. If Kha'Zix does decide to come in right now, then we can just kill him easily. I think he's gonna go backport right there. As you guys can see, perhaps maybe we did not get the kill earlier on the Katarina. It's fine though, because if there's like a fight happening around mid lane, then we can just join in. Alright, let's push. Katarina is coming back. Kha'Zix is also right behind me. Kha'Zix is now walking back. Alright, let's go back to base. We currently have a 20 CS lead over Katarina, and we also got a plating lead, which is very, very huge. Let's get these, and also, yeah, that's it. Alright. Now, most importantly, we're going to have to try to make Katarina prevent from getting platings. Now, I think that she is probably going to get this plating anyway. Riven is also coming over to mid. Riven is actually right here right now. If we actually fight that, we will never win that, so. Alright, back in the lane. If we actually hit that, we would have actually maybe had him. It was pretty obvious though, the fact that Riven came, it was clearly, it was very, it was really close like a bait, but yeah, whatever, it's fine. We can't really fight this one because they're already getting caught before we even get there in the first place. We just have to go back right now and just push this one out very hard. There we go. Kha'Zix is currently bottom. I'm going to see if I can maybe make a play around it. I think we're probably going to get like 3 kills here. They also don't have any mana. At least we're getting this guy. At least we got 1 guy. That's fine. Alright, we got that guy. And we can go back mid. She will get a plating though, which I'm not really happy with, but whatever. At least we got a good roam off. We got their support, which is fine. Let's actually see if she's gonna show up. We also managed to cancel her backboard. Now we can actually go back to base. We can afford the Phantom Dancer and then come back to lane and start fighting whoever we want to. The Phantom Dancer is basically the core item of Yasuo. You need to get Phantom Dancer if you actually want to 1v1. Not only does this give attack speed, create a movement speed, but the passive is also pretty nice. Works very well with Yasuo. We're gonna start pushing lane right now, and then as soon as we push this out, we were gonna try to roam. Nice. I have no idea where Kha'Zix is, so oh, there he is. This is going to be a tough one. Alright, we're getting this guy at least. I'm expecting this guy to turn around at some point. Oh, that's the Senna one. Let's see if he's willing to fight me. I'm getting pretty fed right now. I got pretty good farm. I also have like 1 plating and I have 2 kills. So we're kind of getting to the point where we start to become super OP. We're getting really far in the game right now. We're getting really, really strong. Nice. We got that one being pushed in. Now we're going to go back to base. We'll have 40 BF sword and then we're going to start snowballing this game. Around now is the power spike in this game. Katarina looks like she's trying to roam. Alright, Katarina is actually trying to roam bottom. They have to be really careful. I'm going to start pushing this in so we can force Katarina to get back. Looks like Riven is actually starting to snowball on Kale. Gonna get this camp here. If you can actually steal camps from the enemy team, that would be great. Actually gonna walk this direction. This guy's getting pretty tanky, I won't lie. Very unfortunate. That Kha'Zix ran off with like 1 HP. Very, very unfortunate. That was literally like a 1v2 play to perfection right there. Like, Riven actually flashed on me, which I predicted. I saw that coming, so I flashed myself. So I could actually flash, hit my nado, get the ultimate off, and keep following up. Using my attack move click to actually get Kha'Zix killed as well. But he got extremely lucky. Actually ran off with like 1 HP. I think if we killed Kha'Zix, I think we could have also killed Katarina too. Really, really unfortunate in my opinion, but it's okay, whatever, it's fine. So far, we've actually been winning the lane pretty well against Katarina. We're actually a lot more fat than she is. Now we just gotta figure out like how we can extend that lead. Now the dragon is spawning, we gotta make a play soon. Ah, there's Riven right here. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh, he actually ran off out of my queue there. I don't think it could have been more unfortunate. Okay. That's pretty nice. We should be able to force the turret now. And we should also get the dragon kill. Nice. That's perfect. So basically we've been trading one guy for the rest of our team. That's actually 100% worth it. And now we got this thing. Very good. Just need to get this thing. And we just need a little bit more for my Infinity Edge, which is about 100 gold right now. So we will take that too. Alright, now we can actually go back to base. And we can afford the Infinity Edge. Now this is where things get really fun because each auto I do right now is going to be doing insane damage. We will also replace my yellow trinket with the red trinket now. Okay, here we go. Now it's a matter of grouping mid as 5. We are really strong. I think if we group up as 5, we will be able to win pretty easily. Because we have the kill ultimate. Let's see here. Only one single pike hook is enough to actually win. Alright, perfect. There are some people right behind us. Isn't much we can do. Let's see if there's like a ward down here. That one's not going to hit. We just need to wait for the right moment right now. Oh, this guy's going in. I couldn't ult. I was being stunned, so I couldn't ult there. Unfortunately, we can't do much more. We're actually low on health right now. We could have actually won that insanely hard if I managed to get my ultimate off. Just unfortunate timing. Okay, let me get that golem too. So right now, beyond this point in the game, it's really only about grouping up at some point and then just trying to finish afterwards. Because KO is currently really far ahead in this game. Me personally, I'm really far in this game right now too. KO's level 14, Riven's level 12. We're level 13. Katarina's level 13, but we're way stronger than Katarina at the moment. Riven is top. This guy doesn't look like we can catch him. Maybe we can catch somebody here. There's no ward down here. Oh, okay, they're used to Ashe. He does have ultimate, so he can save himself. Alright, sure. Kha'Zix could also be coming top right now. Katarina is getting caught here. Very good. Also, Senna is down below right there. Let's actually go for this item now. So, the third item of Yasuo, you always want to consider getting a death stance at some point in the game. And I would always recommend it around 3 items in the game. Because this item does not only give you lifesteal, does not only give you damage, but also makes you so much more tanky and allows you to stay alive for a way longer time than you should in certain key situations. I really recommend this. That kill is actually pretty massive right now. Dragon will spawn in 5 seconds. That's very good. He looks like he's gonna overextend. That kill is like overfed right now. There we go. That's gonna get pushed in. We also get the wolves here, so we can deny that. And now we can go back mid. I think we can honestly just group up and just go for a fight right away. Let's see. KO's going pretty aggressive. I'll try to kind of play around it. Oh, she's gonna get caught. Okay. All we need right now is the team to just force a certain lane, and that's it. That's all we have to do. Just wait and not get caught. Pressure when we know the numbers. Okay, let's see if there are any wards down here. There's gonna be a fight very soon. Looks like they actually caught the or catch the Kha'Zix. I can't really move up here because I have no idea where the enemy team is. There's 4 of them alive, and I don't see any of them. So I'll just gladly wait. There we go. That's gonna get pushed in. Now we're gonna go back mid, and we're gonna force a fight right here. Hopefully it's gonna work out the way how we want this to. Alright, let's get things started. She actually went for it. To be honest, I did not expect Katarina to jump in there. I was actually going to set up a dive for my team, but Katarina just unexpectedly jumped into us, and she did like insane damage there for a sec. Very unfortunate. I think they're probably going to do Baron now. Okay, I just need like a little bit more for my death stance. It's going to make me pretty strong. I will need this in the next upcoming team fight. Very unfortunate that they actually managed to get that Baron. Very unfortunate. I need slightly more for my death stance. Alright, there we go. That was the fates getting called, actually. Okay, so the only thing we have to do now is get the dragon in 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's it. If we get that dragon, the game will be over. Because people have too much damage. Chaos actually got to level 16 now. Alright, here we go. The game will get very straightforward now. Nice. We got her. As you guys can see, the death stance, like we did win well the ultimate, but the death stance really does make us really tanky. Let's see, camp here. We can take this guy down. Personally, like, if we can just play around Kale, that would be great. But we need to get a dragon first. We just need a Kale TP right now. That's all. We need to get that dragon, and Kale's not teleporting for this. I don't think Kale realizes that the dragon is being taken. She does not teleport for this. She actually just gave the last dragon to the enemy team now. Oh man, this is so unfortunate. If really only Kale used her teleport for the dragon now, we would have 100% guaranteed won that team fight and dragon, because she's way too overpowered at the moment. With me, including me. And Senna does not have teleport. We would have won that without a doubt. Almost certain of it, we would win. I don't know if Kale actually realizes that the base is going down. I don't think that Kale just knows. Kale just did not use her teleport. She just went AFK top lane until the game ended. Wait, what? Wait, give me a second. She did not teleport to dragon. She did not try to defend the base. She did not even try to backport. She did not even try to get out of top lane. She only reacted after the base was going down. Wow. We could have won that game. She just blew it. Despite it being lost, guys, this is pretty much how you play Yasuo in the mid lane up against the Katarina. This is pretty much also the build that you should know. Unfortunately, it's lost, but it's whatever, right? Anyways, kind of unlucky. It is what it is. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. Don't forget to check out my stream if you want to see like challenging gameplay and all that stuff. I'm streaming like 6 times a week, so don't forget to check that out, guys. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next upcoming video. Peace.